Hi, this is Nicolette with your Social Media Mogul, and today we're talking about Facebook and privacy settings. So let's say, for instance, you want your Facebook timeline to be just a little bit more private. You don't want the whole wide world to know what's going on, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that. So what you want to do is you want to go into your privacy settings. There's two ways you can do that. One, there's a little padlock here those are the shortcuts: who can see my stuff, who can contact me, and then there's a typical way if you go into the menu bar here. So we're going to go in that way, privacy settings. And in the privacy settings and tools, who can see my stuff, the first is who can see your future posts. If you click on that, you can make the changes. And I'm going to change that to public because that's usually my default setting. But you can change that. As you can see, you have a wide array of options to friends, friends and acquaintances, only me, custom. Then you also have an option to create lists and choose a list. And I like that option as well. So I'm going to close that, and then you can see using the activity log, see who can see your stuff from there, and then limit the audience of posts limit the past posts. Now I have to issue a word of caution here. Once you choose to change this, it's a one-way thing. So I would carefully read changing the old posts, because once you make the change, you can't undo it. Now, who can contact me? You can make this change. It's friends of friends, or it's everyone. And then the same thing, who can message. You have strict filtering, you have basic filtering, that's basically their spam box. And then who can look you up. You have search engines, you can turn that off or on. If you want to be a private person, I would turn that off. And then you have timeline and tagging. If you want to remain private, I would turn tagging off, because your picture can be posted on your friends' walls, and you may not necessarily want that. So I would go over each one of these options very carefully if you want to remain private. Even though you're sharing your timeline with your friends, it doesn't necessarily mean that you want your friends sharing your wall or your photos on their wall, because you don't know how many people your friends share their stuff with. So this is Nicolette with your Social Media Mogul, showing you how you can change your privacy settings so that you can remain private. Have a great day.